Let's try a different position with the camera. Here, let's try. Let me tilt you more down for now. All right, well, we'll try that. Hope everybody's well. All right. Ah. Okay. Hopefully that's not too loud for you guys. Okay. And I like listening to music more than the traffic personally, but sometimes I get yelled at by YouTube if it's too loud. Like, I guess part of it's not just one big. Part of church got blocked. Okay. I'm not liking how it looks in the lighting. Let's turn this one on. Okay. That helps some. Yeah, a little bit. Alright. So, we have storms coming in. Hopefully it's not too bad. Alright, I'm going to give it a second just to see if anybody joins us. If you're new, welcome. If you're a returning subscriber, babes, I love and appreciate each of you. You guys, I had one hell of a day. My pipe in my basement exploded. So, I have a flooded basement right now. I'm like, I'm fucking done. Like, I'm just fucking done. But alright. With that being said, Aries, this is going to be a general collective read. Please take what resonates, leave what doesn't. I'm going to be using the traditional for main tarot, and then I've got oracles around for extra messages. We'll be looking at any messages you need to be aware of, any entities you need to be aware of, how your chakras are being affected, like if there's any that need main attention, and such like that. I do have stones, and affirmations and prayer. Yeah, I have some stuff to help you with it though. This is gonna be like more of an in-depth one. Alright, sorry, I was seeing if I needed to skip an ad because it like popped up. The brain just started. Well, perfect time. Feeling comfortable and happy in ourselves. Welcome, love. Hi, James. How you been? Okay. We've got Six of Swords. Moving forward. Oh, welcome. Welcome, everyone. Omar Dragon. Yeah, we've got you moving forward. Some of you, there's safe passage in some way for you and your family. Like you guys are getting moved away from something. Others of you, you learned a lesson. And so, whatever you were going through is over. Some hardship's about to end for you. Yeah, we're looking at, so that's like the energy surrounding you for now, headed into the future. Yeah, 10 of Wands. Burdens being over. Others of you, you know, if that wasn't applying for you, I just have maybe not you going into good energy. For some of you, whatever you're getting moved away from is like, yeah, horns going off. It's chasing after you. So like you or you and your family get moved away from something, and whatever was this burden is literally still trying to chase after you with that bag of bullshit, Aries. Like something's coming after you with its bullshit. Because it can't handle it on its own. Others of you might be feeling overwhelmed by a transition or the awareness of to take place. Thoughts, the emotional weight of it being a lot for you. Ooh. Bows for someone here. Oh, others of you, I was getting messages about butterflies before I started this reading. I've got 7 of Cups here. You don't know what to do. You really do weigh out whatever chases after you, right? You're like, should I help them? Should I try and be friends with them? Should I try and make this work? You're not sure what to do. I'm going to get into this 7 of Cups a little bit more so we can get clarified on it. It's just somebody was really masked around you, Aries. Yeah, 8 of Cups. Walking the fuck away. Right? We're just going to stay away from this. It's just too much. It's a hefty heifer of freaking issues. Ew. For someone, it's like, it's need to try and control everything around it because it can't control itself, right? Not that it can control things around it, but it just refuses to work on itself and do the work. Oh, we're gonna skip that. Yeah, you walking away, emotional peace, prosperity. You're like, it's not worth it. And the more you think about it, you're like, it's not. And this is good for you. You know, as much as it sucks that this pain in the ass is going to chase after you, um, it's good because when they reach out, you know, and for a majority of them, when they reach out to you, it's literally because they're overwhelmed or burdened again. And they're like, please help me. Please take on all this shit for me. Right? Which is why you're like, no. The more you think about it, I have so much more peace on my own. I am so much happier on my own. I grow on my own. Right? I make better decisions on my own. For some of you, this has to do with finances. Um, Others of you might be something else. I've got this Sun with Knight of Pentacles. Again, just the time invested in yourself alone right now, you want to keep investing solo, right? I want to keep where I'm at, doing what I'm doing. And no, I don't want this energy around me. Hi, Joanne. Hi, Nifty Nuffy. Oh, okay. Attention. That's what I'm guessing is going on with you. Right. Nothing better to do than day. Right. No friends to talk to today. I mean, apparently you're not good with energy. Actually, I help everybody, and you're somebody who obviously doesn't know what to do. You're not listening to the universe, to demons, because you are one, right? Lights don't attack people for helping other people, right? That's only something demons do. Hey, Divi. Depends on the question, Divi. I've got death. Yeah, it's a big ending and for a reason, right? This ending needs to stay because it's just what's best for you guys. I have this energy that like crushes your soul in some way. You definitely get to be yourself when they're not around. The Hierophant. Yeah, when I say this was like ordained, orchestrated, you guys aren't supposed to be with this energy. This divide is for a reason. Um, please stick with your new path, Aries. Whatever chases after you, don't come after it. Or don't allow it to connect to you. Don't allow it to do more than whatever conversation is guided to end up bringing you the healing that you need. Because it brings you reflection. For some of you, maybe a couple of wounds. It reminds you why you walked away from it and focused on yourself in the first place, right? All right, I've got Knight of Cups, Three of Wands, and Four of Wands. Someone's reaching out, maybe with a grand gesture, even um, to try and some type of future with you. Not supposed to. Others of you, I mean, know that you are protected. Emotionally, you handle things differently. Whenever you deal with this energy, you are easily able to redirect your emotions and energy back to the future and happiness you were creating. Yeah, Page of Cups. For some of you guys looking at those earlier wounds, right? Three of Swords. King of Pentacles. Yeah, for some of you it's finances. Others of you it's restriction, structure, rigidity, like very controlling and how things must look and be. King of Wands, but emotionally unstable. Alright, I'm going to pull a couple of these out. See what types of energies we can maybe get further confirmation for. Grandparent. Yeah, for some of you this is a grandparent. If you need prayers for your healing or their death, just let me know. You know what I mean? Power group prayer, man. It's important. Alright. Who other than the grandparent do we got in here? For some people, we're looking at ex-lovers, right? Boss or employer for somebody. Some of you, it's not that they're a boss or employer, but very, again, it's my way, highway. Like the worst boss ever would be this energy. Others of you, I mean, you might be dealing with a boss. Like that's just the smaller collective, but the bigger message was the whole like bossing you around, treating you like a servant. Sometimes, Hannah, karmic relationship negative. Yes, that's why you walked away from this shit, right, Aries? If you're not Aries and resonates, we've got Aries in our charts, right? But yeah, you walked away for a reason. Coming back to you. Some of you guys might have a karmic employer reach back out, may even offer a raise or something, and it is not worth it. Like, stay the hell away. This place doesn't run the same without you. No shit. No shit it did it. Right? But no. But no. Yeah, I've got healing, healer, caregiver, healthcare worker for some of you, and then spiritual. Yeah, you guys are on a different path of healing yourselves. And part of taking care of yourself here is making sure that the boundaries you put up with whatever karmic stuck, like cement ass hat energy, you know what I mean? I've got closer inner circle for some of you, and then up mentor or teacher. Um, So I'm looking at past teachers. They tried to guide or instruct you in ways, and it just was awful. I've got skank. Yeah, no, I didn't good energy. For some of you, I mean, it may not have appeared that way, but honestly, by the time you look at this, you know, it really is that. Material gains. Yeah, you do better on your own. Others of you, this is why this energy wanted to hang around you. For some of you, you were taught to value what you could receive materialistically over, you know, spiritually or emotionally. You got like wrong directions on what to value in life because of this energy. Loss of relationship, rejection. For some of you, they picked some hoe. They picked some skank ass energy. And now they're coming back because that shit's over. Right? Others of you, you were told to leave anything that did not bring some kind of physical addition to your life, right? If the money goes, you should go. That's what you were taught, which isn't the right thing. You know what I'm saying? Okay, then. I've got a new relationship. For some of you that are coming back around wanting this. Others of you, you have one headed towards you, or you're in one that's better. Um, just be aware of that. I've got new inspiration, new life, and then demons. Yeah, demons from the past coming back, trying to be like, hey, I need you. Um, you said you'd always be there for me. Shit like that. Really trying to manipulate you into having a conversation, right? Communicate. Talk to the moon. Reflect with yourself. I have that you guys are gonna be going through that a lot. Why did this happen? And then going to the past again and being like, why did that happen then? Why this and that? But being able to see it with a clear lens, right? Or get it from a new perspective. And there's a lot of healing that happens for you. Um, Others of you just be on the lookout for someone from the past reaching out. Butterflies. Others of you, I mean, you've grown. You've grown a lot. Like, you've gone through a transformation, and it's like you were already something they were like, you a dime, right? They saw you as a dime before, even though they may not have said that. And now that, like, you've leveled up, it's like, damn, she's a double dime. Like, what do you do with that? Slow it down, moonstone. Some of you bringing the stone in, helping you. Others of you making sure we're slowing down, taking the time to process through emotions and communications that we're going to be receiving, right? They might make you really energetic. You might want to make a decision, right? Because your emotions are stirred from this communication, right? That gets you very electrical, very, I might act impulsively. And it's like you need to slow down, communicate with yourself, um, communicate with the universe, do slow breathing, techniques like that to really calm yourself down so that you can receive what's best, why this is happening, the most healing from it. Um, there's just a lot of light you can receive, even though some communication is going to be triggering for you, baby. Face your fears. Cold moon. Some of you, fears over communication. Like, I have an employer you might have to, like, stand your ground with. Others of you, this person would, and honestly, it helps them because you don't give a shit about them as much, right? So you're able to shut shit down with them a lot faster because it's like your opinion doesn't fucking matter to me now, right? Your feelings don't matter, right? There was once a I give a fuck button for you, and now it's gone, right? So, and it's not getting reinstalled. So that happened, right? And so it's a lot easier for you to communicate, but because you used to battle with them with a lot more compassion, you have this fear of communicating with them because you're scared past you is going to have the conversation instead of Kurt and you, and it's like, no, Kurt, you got this, don't worry, don't worry, right? Kurt, you got this. Oh, thanks, James. I've got full moon forgiveness. You definitely being able to forgive yourself. Others of you, you can forgive this person of other things or this entity of other things. And a lot of maybe mistakes you made because of them, right? You're able to forgive yourself of a lot more. You know what I mean? You held yourself accountable, or you're in the process of that. Um, but, right, I wouldn't have viewed or reacted this way if I wasn't so conditioned to have um, to feel like you need to or to need to in some capacity. Dark moon, the past, and yang moon, strength. Again, being able to embrace a different energy of yourself, right? Being very strong in this energy, being able to stand your ground, explain things, defend your life, and where this person is guarding behind that gate, right? Like, that's your life, and no, you can't get to it. And no, I don't have to fight you. I'm just, you know what I mean? You can't get near me, right? They can't get near you. They can't get near your new life, right? They was lucky enough to get a message to you at the gate, right? That's about it. Healing moon, seek healing. This is for your universal best, hon. Just understand that. Again, a lot of you guys getting to see just how much you've grown since this energy. This energy may have entered your life at a vulnerable point in time and made things worse for you. Um, like an ex might have pushed the same, especially if they were abusive, on some level, and then they would buy you things later as a form of saying I love you, and then you ended up with someone after that, right, who did the same things, where it's like, okay, but then you stayed because, you know, you're like, okay, I guess that is love. Things like that. But you're not in that same condition or space, right? You're not even that same energy anymore. So this new energy got it. You know what I mean? That level up. I've got dog, friend. Today I will love without condition. My energy and enthusiasm are an inspiration. I choose to be happy. I am a protector and friend. You are protected. So you guys calling on allies on the other side, right? You know, for some of you, beware this energy is going to reach out claiming they want to be a friend. And that's not really the intention. But be your best friend first, right? And what would best friend you say to you about this ass hat? You know what I mean? Let's be real. And then we've got raccoon, inventor. Decide on what you really want. You have the ingenuity to claim it. Avoid being the trickster and practice integrity. You have many roles and can juggle them well. Um, you know, I have some kind of message where it's like you can protect the version of yourself that you are right now. Like you don't have to share the details about how grown you are. For some of you, you're gonna do better, right? Not letting them know that you've grown before they start to speak, right? Let them see you as yourself and then unleash you, right? You don't need to start the conversation like, you don't know me, right? I'm so much more grown now. I've practiced. Like you don't have to unload how you've transformed, right? Let them say what they need to say, and then you show them the new you. We have links, keepers of secrets. Yeah, keep it to yourself, boo. Take time out from the world and be the observer. Nothing can deceive you when you trust your knowing. Some of you, butterflies popping out, intuition and guidance, universal guidance, understanding that. Uh, you see other secrets and keep them sacred. In silence and solitude, you will find your strength. Um, for some, this entity doesn't understand why you didn't betray them and share something of theirs or other secrets and stuff. Like, you could have said a lot and it would have hurt this energy. You know what I mean? For some of you, this energy doesn't understand why you didn't do it. They mistake it like you still have some kind of romantic love and feeling for them, that you didn't just tell everybody the shit. You know what I mean? They don't understand why you chose to keep a lid on it. Eagle, mastery. You are on a spiritual journey beyond the sky. Let go of the past and soar. You are guided by the winds of spirit. Your wisdom inspires the world. Uh, your story is a tale. It must be a chapter from it. Others of you, this is happening to help you release this past weight, get closure on it, and again, those new perspectives on why it even took place in the first place. Thank you guys for the likes. Thank you for those who have recently joined. Let's see what else I need to know about it. What am I pen die? That's gonna suck, man. Sacral chakra. Some of you guys, this definitely caused blocks or has residual energy associated to this chakra. Your sexuality, things that you find pleasure in, pleasure in being yourself, right? Things like that. I've got new beginnings. That's what you're on and sticking with. And this character is not going to be able to meddle with it. They want access to this new chapter, and it's like, no. No access for you. Yeah, no access for you. Red lines, like the ropes. Sorry, red ropes. You're not allowed here. It's VIP, and you ain't that. You ain't important. Divine intervention. The shit's happening or happened for a reason. Others of you, uh, pray for your healing. Some of you guys feel like you're healed from it just because whatever happened isn't very current in your mind, right? The memories used to be there all the time. Now they aren't there. I mean, you could go weeks, right? Weeks, months, maybe even a year or so without thinking about it. But you still have small triggers um, just because you got through so many layers and took a break in your healing. So there's a little bit more that could be done. And that's why this is kind of getting brought up. Oh, I've got a voodoo doll here. For some of you looking into this, others of you, someone may have made something of yours, uh, or had someone do something. Mask or illusion. Yeah, someone tries to conjure on you in ways. It's whoever's coming back from the past. Um, just be aware of that. For some of you, they may have lied and said something like magic isn't real, energetic abilities aren't real, but then they would abuse you in some way. I've got kid or kids and then third eye with crown chakra. Someone really tried to do work like upper um, chakra work to keep you from figuring things out, to try and block gifts, things like that. Especially if you were raised like in a family who didn't know about them or didn't get taught about them. You may have felt prey to somebody. Does that mean you have a kid that like used to threaten, or you have an ex that used to threaten your kid with death? Like, I'll kill you. Um, and then I'll kill your parent. Right? They used to threaten to kill you to the kid. Just so you know. Sorry. I pray healing for your family. You know what I mean? I've got a miracle. Yeah, with that divine intervention. You are really being blessed now. Um, or this is what's happening, you know, currently with you. This shift is happening currently for you. And then you're going to be like more of that transformed and growing. It depends on where you're at, Aries, because you know it is a large collective. Right? Universal messages. Hey, Galaxy. Discovery. Yeah. You're supposed to be on a self-discovery right now. Uh, and anything else that's going to tear you away from your best self or the level you need to be at right now is getting blocked from you. Right? This divine intervention, it's blocked because there's some best of you that's trying to be had. Some of you are getting ready to go into a type of rebirth, right? I'm heading into the cocoon, and then I'm going to be a butterfly. Enlightenment. This is the path that you're supposed to be on right now. Others of you, it's time for higher frequency beings around you. So if they aren't on a certain level, they're not going to be allowed around you in the physical. They're getting blocked. Um, these shifts are for you. I don't have blocks in your chakras, Aries. Good for you. I mean, for the most part, we did talk about that residual stuff, but a lot of you, it's time for you to be something more than you currently are on a conscious level, right? And so you're getting pulled inside for a while. You might not be looking at hanging out with the same amount of friends this year that you were. So be prepared for that transition. Some of you guys may end up canceling plans, like you really just don't feel like going around and being around these energies. I've got growth, yeah. That's what you need to do, boo. It's time for it, right? And you don't really got a choice. I've got facade and rejection. Yeah, letting go of fake energy and destiny underneath this. Some of these people pretend to be your friend and then they make fun of you, what you want to do, who you want to be, um, messages you receive, things you believe in. You know what I mean? And as long as you're getting messages that's no harm to believe what you're believing, then your beliefs are fine. It's when you're getting messages that your beliefs are hurting you, um, that you really need to check what's the type of belief I have. All right, let's grab you guys a couple stones. Actually, I think I want to go chakra affirmations next. So we'll grab you guys a couple of chakra affirmations. I've got crown. I am spiritually awake with the number 4. And heart. I am worthy of love with 7, right? You were not hallucinating. You were not wrong. They just try to make you feel that way. And you know, you are very worthy of love, right? A lot of gifted people went under attack for a lot of years for reasons. And it's still kind of like that ripple effect where it happens some, but not as much as it used to. Heart, I love and embrace who I am with 2. Heart, love is my guiding truth with 6. Big heart chakra vibes. Some of you guys looking at Malachite right now. Pharaoh, I speak with clarity and confidence. I'm the number 1. Again, being able to speak better than you used to. Being able to speak your truth and not waver when they say something. They can't shake you like they used to, okay, Aries? All right, throat. My words are powerful with 6. Let's get into the stones for you. Pyrite, good change of fortune, success, renewed focus, and leadership. Selenite, psychic insight, blessings, fidelity, and deep connection. Labradorite, shamanic journeying, brave, magical power, and higher awareness. Feel free to pause these if you need to. Hi Ashish. I will be answering questions for a couple minutes after the reading. Um, so definitely in this transformation, reflective, and growth stage. Feel free to pause the reading and pull energies off of the stones if you're able, or pray to receive. Both for some of you. Golden or gold sheen in obsidian, personal power, spiritual manifestation, earth healing, and new experiences. For some of you, gratitude is why you're not going to be able to pull any energy or receive from prayer. Some of you guys, you can't pull energy, but you think you can. We'll ask or answer questions later. If you're interested in a personal reading, go ahead and email barefootbalancedmama@gmail.com. Rhodochrosite, service, contentment, healing emotional wounds, renewal of passion. Very good for trauma too. On the bottom, we have emerald with unconditional love, beauty, recovery, and healing past lives. I'm going to pull in a couple angels for you guys. Andriel, you are a light worker. God needs you to shine your divine light and love like an angel upon the earth and all of its inhabitants. So I'm just looking more universal. But at the end of the day, for some of you, this ending's for a reason, right? Others of you understanding that, you know, you've got a big transformation ahead of you, and it's really the beginning of next year that you're going to be sharing that light with everybody. Teresa, time out. You've been so busy taking care of everyone else's needs, but now it's time to stop and take care of yourself. This person drained you. Like I said, they're burdened, right? Welcome. This person burdened you and drained you. And so now it's time to take care of yourself, right? Omega, victory. Your desire is coming to fruition. Keep up the good work. And it's an alicorn, a perfecto, right? Alicorn. On the bottom, we have Azure. Your desired outcome will occur in the very near future, right? Assist. Have patience and faith. Don't try to force it to happen. All right, I'm going to go ahead and grab you guys a couple of poses that can help you with this time right now. Moving energies, connecting with self, healing self, things like that. I take mindful moments each day to check in with myself. I offer tenderness and compassion to my nervous system. Hope you can see the fingers. I would try and do at least one set of 4 breaths, right? 4 in, 4 out. Some of you guys might get directions to either breathe for 5 in and out 4, or in 4 and out 5. And it'll help with something that you're going through then. I will not doubt my value and power. Yeah, your strength. Right? Flexibility, strength. To stand on your own in ways others cannot. You know, believe it or not, your strength is something that they found appealing. Others of you, it was a different type of light Not to say that you don't have strength, but I mean, it definitely wasn't that predominant at that point in time in your life, right? I am grounded and supported. That's gonna be like, why? I mean, parents do what they do for a reason. Well, I hope the conversation you guys are having are good because I'm not reading while I'm doing this. Well, I can't read some of them. Like, I can only, like, read some. All right. I have always been enough. Yes. Yes, you have. Big hugs. For some of you, getting out a stuffed animal or being prepared to hug your pillow and, love your pillow. We should do a hug with Moo. I offer myself patience, kindness, gratitude, and compassion. I think my neighbor might have their grandkids showing up right now, which is totally cute. Oh, Callie knows, yo. I love my pillow. Me too. Shamana, or Smashana, Callie. Life as you have known it will change radically, and this can be a welcome release. Callie is not quiet and subdued in the cremation grounds. She is wild and vital. Callie brings energy and aliveness to situations where there would otherwise be none. She brings an end to stagnation that has been depleting your life force. Right? This thing's getting removed or was for a reason. It's a burden that you shouldn't have to bear no more. For some of you, death is an answer. And then we've got Kurukula. To receive your divine inheritance of blessings and support for sacred fulfillment, certain karmic conditions that resonate at a lower frequency need to be cleared. Like, really cleared. Right? Curricula signifies a time of rapid movement on your path and freedom to attract what you want and need. Let go of that which does not belong in your world. Release and you shall receive. And being grateful for an ending. And maybe we weren't before, but now we can be. You may have even walked away from God over this, right? You were like, I don't want to deal with you anymore, hun. Because, you know what I mean? Anyways, you may have walked away from me because you were like, I really wanted this. I was really some form of happy. And it got ripped away because it wasn't good for you. I have. God, please help me to know you and your purpose for me. My purpose. Thank you. And Asante and Amen with 82. And I got 75. God, please put your armor of protection over me and my family. Keep us safe from all negativity and evil and connected to you. Amen and thank you. Alright, what else do I have for you, Lovey? Oh, we're going to take these last ones. Alright, 30. God, please help me control my tongue and mouth. Let me speak only good and only for you. Amen and Asante. The truth, speaking good don't always, sound fluffy, right? Sometimes speaking good is being blunt and direct and let them have it. Alright? And then we've got, God, please forgive me when I doubt you. You are my creator and creator of all. Amen and Asante with 21. God, please show me how to better control myself and what I'm able to do in life. Amen and Asante 65. Some of you guys battling something like those control issues. You might be controlling to others because that's how you were told to be. Very possessive. One, God, please let me feel your light and love. Amen and Asante. All right, Aries, I hope that this helped you in some way or fashion. I love you guys so much. Good luck with everything. Understand the blessings, even when they don't look like blessings for happening. All right, bye, guys. Oh, that almost worked. Oh, you guys are welcome. Sorry to cut it short. I'm gonna eat. I might be on later to do Taurus. So if that's the case, I'll do answers after that.